All right, welcome back as we head into the weekend. This is the top story, heat.
Yeah, it's all about the heat this weekend and staying safe in it. To talk more about that and give us some tips, joining us live is Tariq Amin, and you're a doctor with Aurora.
Yes, I am.
Tell us about what people just broadly need to know as you go into a heat wave like this.
So the key thing is prevention. Going out in heat like this is not the best idea. If there's something you want to do, like taking care of your lawn, taking care of your vegetable garden, try to put it off to later during the day, or maybe even another day. Trying to reschedule that. If you are going to go out, make sure you're wearing some lightly colored clothes, loose-fitting clothes. And then make sure you're taking some water with you, small sips.
Yes, hydration is a big thing that people talk about, and heat stroke is one of the big things that people are concerned about. What are some of the signs of heat stroke?
So the early signs are going to be lightheadedness, muscle cramps, maybe you might feel a little dizzy. Later stages, you might pass out, you could possibly have a seizure or even go into a coma and severe heat stroke.
So talk about what do you recommend people do? I mean, so would you say then, even because you said avoid even being outside if you can, is it best in these conditions to maybe go into inside air conditioning, do indoor activities?
Definitely. Staying indoors is the best idea, and keeping an eye out on your neighbors and your friends who might not have an air conditioning unit, or someone who might have medical conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, because some of those medications can cause you to dehydrate a lot faster.
You know, we have some people who, I just got to get outside. I've got to do that. I've got to attend to the yard. I've got to work out.
Exercise.
Work out. What time of the day is really the best time for people to do those exercises and those activities?
Maybe after 5 p.m. when things start to calm down, cool down a little bit. Not so sunny, not so hot.
And maybe do a little less, or take small intervals.
Exactly, 10 to 20 minutes at a time. Make sure you're carrying some water, constantly sipping. If you're eating dinner, maybe forego the caffeine or the alcohol and replace that with a glass of water. You go to the bathroom, instead of, after you go to the bathroom, you lost some fluids, replacing those with a nice glass of water is a good idea.
Let's talk about how heat impacts children and how we as parents or even adults with children should be concerned.
So kids, they love to run around, they love to be active. I have a 4- and a 5-year-old, I know how they are. So
they don't want to hear, Daddy, I can't go outside.
Exactly. And sometimes they're going to ask you for the juice, sometimes maybe the soda, but nobody's drinking soda, right?
Right, no.
Rehydrate them, have them come in for 20 minutes, cool down, rest, and then let them go back out. And make sure you're keeping an eye on them. Same thing with the pets. If you have any animals or pets, they're just like us. They get dehydrated. They need to cool down and drink some water as well.
We're going to be in this for a while, so.
Yeah, a few days for sure.
Oh, yes.
And do you, like 911 centers, we did a story earlier today, doctors obviously probably get a lot more calls in this weather too.
Yes, definitely. Urgent cares, ERs are seeing a lot more people who are getting dehydrated, falling over. So being careful with your hydration is very important.
And you never think it's going to be you, so take these warnings seriously. I have fainted before from that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thinking that, oh, no, I'm okay.
Yeah, I got really overheated and I passed out.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
so, but you never think it's going to be you.
Exactly. And you know what? You don't feel it. You get dehydrated. In severe dehydration, you stop sweating. So you're not even aware that you're dehydrated.
So the immediate sign isn't even there.
And yeah, exactly. And you might get confused and fall over.
All right, Dr. Amin, thank you for joining us today.
And if you have a question for any of our experts, you can email them at asktheexpert@today'stmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail. That number right there on your screen, 967-5253.